All right, let's dive into a really beautiful story today. It's about a visitor from another world, but more than that, it's about empathy, kindness, and what it really truly means to see the good in one another.
I want you to really think about that for a second. That feeling of being totally on the outside, looking in, the one who's just different. That's exactly where this story begins.
So picture this, a tiny little ship, looking almost like a drop of light, just falls out of the sky and lands in someone's backyard. And from it steps our main character, a little being named Leelu. Now you know right away, Leelu is not from around here. He's got these huge, curious eyes, bluish skin, and, get this, a heart that actually physically glows right there on his chest. It's this beautiful, visible sign of his inner world. The very first person he meets, Donna Celeste, doesn't scream, she doesn't run, she just smiles and says this. Talk about immediate acceptance. She looks right past the alien stuff and sees the beauty inside him. This is a huge clue for where we're headed. But, of course, not everyone is as wonderful as Donna Celeste. The next day, Leelu goes to school totally excited to learn about Earth. And well, he gets a very quick, very harsh lesson in how cruel the world can be when you stand out. The reaction is just instant. Laughter, pointing, questions that aren't really questions, they're just meant to hurt. The other kids see his uniqueness not as something cool, but as something weird to make fun of. And this is where the story gets so powerful, because on the outside, you just see kids giggling and pointing. But inside, Leelu is heartbroken. The story calls it invisible tears. And that glowing heart of his, it starts to dim. It doesn't go out completely, but its bright light definitely starts to fade from all the cruelty. Okay, but this is the turning point. After feeling that sting of rejection, Leelu gets a piece of wisdom that completely flips his perspective and reminds him of why he's really here on Earth. Donna Celeste drops this absolute gem of insight. She reframes the whole situation. She tells him it's not just about them being mean, it's that his light, it bothers people who haven't figured out how to switch on their own inner light. Wow. So that night, Leelu has a dream where he hears a voice from his home planet, and it reminds him of his purpose. It says, "You didn't come to Earth to hide, you came to teach." His mission is to share his light, which is made of love and kindness. So let's be really clear about what this inner light is. It's this powerful metaphor for our own built-in capacity for goodness, right? For kindness, for empathy, for love. It's something we all have inside of us, even if we haven't quite learned how to let it shine yet. Now, armed with this new sense of purpose, Leelu doesn't hide. He doesn't fight back. Instead, he makes a choice to actively use his light. And his method? It's as simple as it is genius. Just look at his game plan here. It's so practical. He shares his food. He listens to kids who are hurting. He shows this incredible resilience by smiling through the teasing. And then, and this is the absolute kicker, he practices forgiveness by helping the very boy who is leading the charge against him. And the bully, as you can imagine, is just completely floored. He's totally confused. After everything he did, Leelu runs over to help him without even thinking about it. And his question just hangs in the air, opening the door for a huge lesson. And here's Leelu's answer. It's such a radical idea of love. It's not a transaction. It's not something you only give to people who are nice back. It's an unconditional act of help, especially for those who need to learn what it means the most. So Leelu's consistent kindness starts to create this incredible ripple effect. His actions don't just change one person's mind, they start to transform the whole vibe of the schoolyard. Little by little, the mocking stops, and it gets replaced with something totally different: curiosity. The other kids actually start coming closer, wanting to know more about his glowing heart. They want to understand what makes it shine so brightly. So, this story really leaves us with some powerful takeaways. It teaches us that being different can be a gift, that your own inner light literally gets brighter every time you choose to do good, and that kindness isn't just a feeling, it's an action, a choice that can actually teach other people how to find their own light. In the end, Lulu's simple lesson became Earth's greatest lesson. Love is about seeing and nurturing that beautiful light inside of everyone. And that leaves us all with a pretty simple but really powerful question to take with us.